Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Huskers will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looking for some space. It's Wormley. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs, and it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
To throw, it's Mayava. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
They'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A short completion of the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? To the air, it's Raiola. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The Cornhuskers are going to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Hey, when you got a wide receiver like this, you got to give him chances downfield to make plays, and they did that there for a nice gain.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up on the run. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, USC. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score USC 7, Nebraska 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. QB bootlegs here. Buchanan on escape. It's a sack.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
This big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Well, he had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Nebraska.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He'll throw it now. Good throw, complete to the tight end. We're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Huskers line up on 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Johnson.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Takes off in a bootleg. Short pass finds the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. Quick throw caught over the middle. He shreds the tackle.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Here's the 2nd down play. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. to throw. It's Mayava. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Trying to find some room. It's Wormley. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today.
He's been sharp on his touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverages well and making the right throws.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That is the score. USC 21, Nebraska 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Important second down play coming up. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we flip the field to begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Can they convert here on third down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Grab behind the line. It's Lane. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Jukes past the defender, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big play, all the way to the 43.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wormley. And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. With the catch, it's Lane. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Catch made over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a quick grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here comes the bunch formation. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Comes up with the catch. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Play action here on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed to the running back. Gets the first and still running. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. Pass complete on the crosser. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Caught quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down coming up.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, USC.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. What a kick. It's good from 57. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Raiola. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he doesn't make it. The defense holds him there. Still a 3-score game. The lead at 18.
That keeps the score. USC 27, Nebraska.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here's the handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
They try to sneak it for the first. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It's now 3rd down.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He dumps it off to the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be his 4th punt tonight. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Dropping back to Mayava. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Good enough for a 1st down.
So from their own 20, they move the ball all the way to the red zone. Great scoring opportunity here. Now in the red zone, it's Mayava. Touchdown, USC. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
They'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score USC 34, Nebraska 9.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. Stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handing off on the draw play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Slides down will avoid the tackle. And the Trojans looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for the passing game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score USC 41, Nebraska 9.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Raiola. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Offense getting set. It's second down. Now they call a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Well, let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Now they'll run a draw play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, second down and 11. To the air, it's Mayava. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. The back in motion now. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And they're trying to punch it in here. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And they're able to get him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they're getting closer and closer to that goal line, and now here we are, 4th down. At this point in the game, you got to think they're going to be aggressive and try to get the 6 points. Let's see what they do.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They are still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that 3rd down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Trojans are in the red zone now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score USC 51, Nebraska 9.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
This one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Raiola. And they get the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback still with the football. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And the Huskers will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Leaning on the run game here. As the first down is still going. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air. It's Mayava. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the run, it's Jackson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Gain of 3. And a first down for the offense.